All right, again, a beautiful morning to everyone, and welcome to today's edition of WealthSecrets Mastermind class. Now, it has been running for a while. If you are part of us, yesterday actually complete exactly 1 year that we have been reaching out to the people all over the world, everyone across the world, and it's really been great. We are grateful and thankful to God. And talking about 1 year, 1 year does not equate 1 day. It doesn't equate 1 week. No, 1 month. 1 year is 1 year. So we're talking about some level, some consistency, some commitment, some disciplines that has been put into it, dedication, everything that has made it work. So we are grateful and thankful. So again, I want to say welcome to this wonderful program of WealthSecrets Mastermind class. And we are about to dive into it. Is exactly about few minutes past our normal time. Guys, we did it, and let's make it happen. Yes, Coach Dan, we did it. All right, congratulations to everyone. And for those that are watching us for the very first time, my name is Afolabi OLATUNJI. I'm your regular host. Together, I have my brother and a friend from another mother, Coach Dan, the co-host of this amazing program. And we have a lot of people that have also been an integral part of this great, awesome program that we are doing. Yesterday, we started with our own weekly teaching series titled Learn to Discipline, learn to discipline your vision. Like we said, like we can say, maybe, let me put it this way, learn to discipline your thinking. That was what we began with yesterday. And when we started, we are able to look at the key components in where you need to do, what you need to do to discipline your thinking, which is you must have what is called clarity. And clarity is everything. It's like you know that you are clear about what you want to do. You have a vision. You have a vision for what you want for you. You're thinking in the process, there's going to be a lot of distraction. There's going to be a lot of, things that could really want to, deviate you or make you go out of that track. But guess what? It is when you have started to understand the principles, what it takes, the strategies to put your thinking straight and how to discipline it, which this program is actually the main the main solution, answer to what it's or what you're looking at to help your discipline and to help you achieve or actualize your goals, your dreams in life. So we talk about having clarity, and in having clarity, we're able to identify like about few keys to help your clarity, which is number one. We talk about being decisive. You got to be decisive. You need to make a decision at some point. You see, remember, you can actually be the most talented, the most skillful, the most smartest person, in your cadre, maybe in your circle. But the truth is that if you don't have clarity, if you don't have a goal, you will not really amount for anything good. And which is the truth, which is the fact. I've seen most people, they say, man, I finished with 2-1, I finished with 2-2. You're talking about what you finish with in school. You look like you're the all smartest, all wisest, or, all righteous, the most talented person. But guess what? The question is, what result have you shown for it? And that is why this kind of program is really going to help you. We talk about being decisive. And to be decisive, there are some certain decisions you must have to make in your life, ladies and gentlemen. Make that decision. I've once said it takes a decision to make or to correct another decision. All right? Make that decision that I'm going to go this route and I'm going to look at it and I will not be distracted. I give myself a deadline and I will focus on it. All right? So the second I'm going to be talking about, we talked about first is being decisive. We really elaborated more on that yesterday. Now, the second, which is the second key, is to have a vision for yourself and for your life. Have a vision for yourself and for your life, ladies and gentlemen. I want to take you quickly into one of the biggest book or the oldest book that has ever been written, the Bible. Remember Solomon. Solomon once said that my people perish for what? Lack of vision. My people perish for lack of vision. And that's the truth. It's not about the olden days or those thousands of years that Solomon mentioned. That it's still the same thing that exists now. Many people are just going about not having a clear vision for themselves. In fact, I say that many people really don't know what they want out of life. Many people just do things, that pops up into their head and say, I'm just going to do it. You must have a vision for your life. Everyone has a vision. Remember when we were small. Remember when we were kids. And I want to take you back to the memory lane. When we were small, when we were kids, we see a beautiful car passing. We say, oh, that's my car. We see a beautiful house. Or maybe you're just walking around and you see, oh, that's my house. Oh, this is my family. You see a beautiful family. And you say, oh, this is my family. You love what you've seen. You like what you saw when you were little. Now the question is, where are those visions? You say it to yourself. In fact, that's why most times you need to go back to being a kid. Those things you mentioned, you say it because you love it. What happened? There's a deviation. You were really being carried away by what? The distractions of the world. As you're growing up, where are those visions? You just say, man, I'm just okay where I am. In fact, some people, they will never have much in their life because what they say to themselves every day is that they are just okay like this. You can't be okay like this. God don't make you or created you to be okay. He said, you will have and you will have in abundance. You will live in abundance. So where's the part of the abundance, ladies and gentlemen? So have a vision. To help you get to having abundance is when you have a vision. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll take you back to another key component, which you're going to look at it, and it will help you to inform and make you see that you must have that clarity. Clarity is everything you need. Clarity is you having a desire for something. Like they said, the starting point of every achievement in life is start from a desire. You must have to desire it. It will help your clarity, ladies and gentlemen. So number 3 is that you have to focus on results and not activities. I want you to write it down. Focus on result, not activities. In fact, be clear about the results you're trying to accomplish for yourself. Focus on results. And I see a lot of people, man. You see why? Most people are activities oriented and not result oriented. They can talk about their activities. Oh man, I've done this, I've done that, You want people to see you that you are everywhere. But guess what? You don't even have, there's no result to show for it. How could you live life like what they call busybody? And you said, oh man, this person is more successful than me. You start in the same business. This person is earning more money in the same company, in the same business. And yet, guess what? What is it that this person is doing differently? He's doing the activities that is helping him to get the result. The question is, are you doing the same? Or you are just doing those activities for people to see that you are getting yourself involved in something, but yet there is nothing to show for it. You have to be clear about the result you really want to accomplish. And I'll tell you something again, because all the peak performances that you've seen around, they are result oriented. It is only losers that are under achievers. Losers are the ones that are activities oriented. They just want to show you. You're going to see. They work hard every day. They work hard, they put in everything. And working hard is just like they working hard, they put in. But they know about the results. They just passing time and passing time. I hope you are not passing time on your life, your destiny. Remember, you are parting away with the piece of your life, with the job you're doing, with the work you're doing, with the business you're doing. Don't think that somebody is putting you in there. I want you to know this, and I want to eat you where it matters. You're passing away with a piece of your life because time is going. You don't have the time. Like we started January, we are almost at December. Can you imagine the month is ending very soon? You got to get to results. Result is very important. So talking about you really working on result or being result oriented and not activity oriented. Now I want to give you two questions. And I want you to look at it and write down this question. What results am I hoping to get maybe before this month ends? Now we know we have about 2 days to end the month, pretty much maybe a day. Or maybe you put it this way, what result is it expected of me from what am I doing right now? From what you have find yourself on, you better have that result. What result is he expected of you? So that's question number one. The question number two is that why am I still doing what I'm doing? Why am I still being paid this amount of money at my place of work? Why am I still, or why is my business not giving me more money? Why am I still where I am? Why am I not growing? So these two questions will really help you. Now, like I say, if you're telling yourself now, for those that work, or maybe you really are that person that work hard, you work hard at the place of your work, you're asking yourself that question, why am I still earning this salary? Remember, I tell most of my partners, I said, profits are better than wages. Wages only makes you a living. It is profit that makes you a fortune. So where do you make profit from? It is from business, doing something else, doing something outside your normal work, doing something outside, what you're used to doing, outside your normal life. Your normal life can be like the job you're doing. And let me tell you something, you could put everything that you've got into that work you're doing right now. But you remember, you have to build your life. You have to build yourself, which is called personal development. Because one day that job will depart from you, even if you don't want to depart from that job. Where maybe retirement or maybe, unforeseen circumstances could come in, and then where will it put you? Where will you going to be positioned? It is what and how far you have developed yourself that will make you to scale through it if those kind of time comes. In fact, you become more valuable in the marketplace that your job will be so small that you want more. You start attracting more. You have to become an attractive person in order for you to attract better things into your life, better income. Start to work on yourself. So those two questions is going to really help shaping you and make you understand that the part of personal development and you having a goal and you not focusing on activities but result, and at the same time having a vision for yourself and be decisive about what you want. Guys, this is just the beginning. And if you do this, ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you, those things that might be like it's not going to happen, as you have been thinking or concluding on your life, on your destiny, thinking that the year is almost running to an end, you see that it's not still going to come. And I tell most of the people watching me this morning, I want to tell you something. I want to hit you big time. How about you looking at it? Because, we do other things because they are fun and easy. Is it true? We do it because they are really fun and easy than doing what is hard and it is necessary. We believe that let me just do it easy and slowly because it's easy, it's fun, we don't want to do what is a little bit, what can stretch us, what is necessary for you to live that kind of life, that extraordinary lifestyle. Remember, there is a law that we said, law of extraordinary performance, power of extraordinary performance, rather. In order for you to get the extraordinary result, what do you have to do? You do the extraordinary activities. If you're looking at what you don't like about you right now, what are you supposed to get in? Get into those activities. What separates the ordinary from extraordinary is what extra. So if you put extra hyphen ordinary, it makes it special. Don't do things because it's easy and fun. If it is easy, everybody will have been successful. If it is easy, You're not going to have somebody working for somebody as a housemaid or a gate man or everything. Work it out. Get to that thing that looks like that part that say is hard. And I'll tell you something, 95% of people in the world do things because it's fun and easy. Rather, the 5% are the ones that are being the 5% that are controlling the entire wealth of the 95% people in the world do things because they do the hard part and because it is necessary, because they want it. The question is, do you really want it bad? How bad do you really want success? If you truly want success, you got to give everything. So to conclude this morning, because of our time, ladies and gentlemen, we might be looking at giving you some nuggets, which is how you need or how to set those goals to help you actualize and have that clarity. In the clarity is where we have all this. You have to be decisive. In the clarity is where we say you must have a vision for yourself. In the clarity is where we say you have to focus on result, not activities. And remember, when you mind and put a mind in those questions, you remember those two questions. What vision am I willing to accomplish? And at the same time, you ask yourself the second question. Why am I still where I am? Why am I still getting the same amount of money? It's going to help you. So we're going to talk about the solution, because everything has a solution. And you don't want to wait to hear the solution. And I share with you tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, the solution is very important because we talk about the question, everything. So you can't wait to hear the solution. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where we stop it this morning. And we hope that you've learned something and you got value for being on this amazing program of WealthSecrets Mastermind class. Ladies and gentlemen, our class is really dedicated for what? To equip you, enrich you, and educate you with all the necessary resources and information that will empower you mentally to live the very best of your life. Remember, this weekly teaching series is titled Learn to Discipline Your Thinking. And in order to discipline your thinking, focus is something that is inevitable. It's your regular host, your friend, and your success partner, Afolabi OLATUNJI. And here we say, this is where